Hey everyone, we're live again with Is Love Blind? Covering season 10 of Netflix's series Love is Blind. I'm here with my co-host Shelly.
Hey everyone.
I'm Neil. We're back. We're on Connor. We're on the Immature Men Train for this episode. I guess, although I do think it's maybe a little misnomer in one of the cases, then I think the one that's getting blamed for being not as mature is the one that's probably the more mature of the two we're going to talk about. But we're talking about, oh god, I already blanked.
Connor and Bree.
Connor and Bree, and then we're going to talk about Jordan and Amber after that. But Connor and Bree, I don't know. He's not. He doesn't seem bad.
I don't think he's bad. I think she has a specific thing she's looking for, and he's not quite it. And because he's not quite it, she's trying desperately in the 3 weeks that they have to change him, to drop little hints, to mold him, to see if she can get him in 3 weeks to be what she needs him to be. I mean, we saw his house. Whatever. He does have a keg. She keeps referring to him as a frat boy, frat house. And that's I guess we're just going to get into it. I think that was the biggest thing. She keeps calling him a boy jokingly.
Yeah.
But I feel like, to me, that's really shifting the power dynamic. And it's like she's kind of framing him as this immature guy that she feels like she needs to mold to get what she wants. And you want what you want. Like, if she feels like she needs a guy who's doesn't have a keg in his backyard, fine, totally fine. But at what point does it become so or what point are you just going against yourself by trying to change somebody so much? And at what point are you kind of destroying your own, self-sabotaging your own relationship when you can't just let somebody be who they are?
Yeah. Some of it, I guess I didn't notice the keg being I felt like it was partially his how his apartment was not clean enough. Now I didn't see it being gross, but I don't know.
I think, but for her standards, because she's very different. For her standards.
But you see that, we're getting into this. What were they last? The color. I mean, it didn't matter because it was the same thing as Jeremy and
from the Charlotte season, that one.
Yeah, and right.
Yes, and I heard about. Yeah.
Now, granted, Connor, I don't think is gonna leave his phone in a car while he goes and bones somebody. I don't think that's gonna happen. Connor seems like a decent guy. Yeah. I do feel like I don't think he's. Now, see, my thing is, I don't think he's unmoldable, but I think this guy needs some molding. I think he might need a little molding.
He might, but it's
I don't think it's
Bree's job to mold him is the question.
Oh, I don't think it's her job. I think if she wants to, it's her prerogative.
Yeah, but is that going to create an unhealthy balance in the relationship? Because it's starting so early.
I mean, I don't think it's insulting necessarily to call him a boy if he is kind of I don't know. It depends. It depends. Here's the thing. How many meals can he cook?
How many meals can he cook? We don't know. I don't think we know that yet, do we?
I don't think we do. But that's my question. Can he boil water? Now, here's my thing. If he could boil water and put pasta on and make pasta, now he's getting more into the territory of now calling him a frat boy. That's kind of insulting. Now, if he just cooks spaghetti and then dumps a jar of ragu on it, you can call him a frat boy. That's not a real cook. You didn't cook.
But I don't know if it's okay. So he didn't cook. Not everyone cooks. Okay.
I don't know if he does. I'm saying, but the cleaning stuff is similar. And so, I don't know. I think if someone described how I lived as a frat boy, I might be a little offended because I think my house is a little nicer than that. But if they were this person doesn't clean as much as I would like, I would probably consider. Now, if they call me a boy for it, I guess that might be a little. I don't know.
It's just I think it just positions her as being so much more mature than him, and it's sure. It just infantilizes him, and it creates this kind of parent-child weird dynamic that she's oh, I have to parent him into being the person that I want, and for me, I don't think it's the basis for a healthy relationship.
It's not.
Yeah. And I don't know.
It's not
if they were
healthy.
just
I don't know if
dating-
it's bad. Oh, I guess I was saying more like it's not insulting to him. I think it's
Yeah.
not good for either of them. And I don't
No.
think it's insulting per se because it's not super untrue. Maybe if he lives, okay, she's not saying boy, like little boy. She's saying frat
Yeah.
boy. Now, I would probably even frat boy seem like a stretch because his house looked like
He
weren't, like-
has a house. Like the dude owns his own house.
that first of all, yes. Also, look, if there wasn't garbage on your counters, you're not a frat. Like he's living like I think her standards are high.
They are.
I don't know. Jordan.
Connor.
I keep forgetting Connor. He's so forgettable. Between Mike and Connor are like the same person to me, and neither of them have a personality.
Yeah.
What do Connor and Mike like to do?
Connor likes
Anybody?
to drink, and he likes to keep
Crickets.
his Christmas tree up till April, apparently. That's all I know.
Oh yeah. So okay.
Also, I'm not a
Now
frat
wait a
boy,
minute.
but I just want to note that it's February 22nd and my Christmas tree is still up. So I guess that kind of makes me a frat boy in Bree's eyes. Yeah, probably.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. She's coming for me.
Now I will say, I've met a lot of people, Shelly, in the last few years that are literally offended. Like that would be offensive to them if your Christmas tree. Now, like
offensive? Good. I hope it offends the shit out of them then. Good.
I'm telling you. I'm serious. Good. Like I know people that are like if it went past January, they would like crucify you.
Awesome. I'm here for it. Come at me. I don't care.
Now me didn't put one up at all. So I just was like, don't even have to worry about it because it's
I guess
too
like
much.
Full disclosure, I do live with a roommate. We are friends, but like I just don't get to see her because our schedules don't align. So like we have to plan to be together to take it down. It just hasn't happened. And it will eventually, like we're not going to leave it up till July or anything, but like I've been traveling this whole month or all of January. I was sick and this So it will happen, but it's like I need her help. She needs my help to take it down. So like, that's why, but like it's still up. So Connor was the same way. He wanted a girl to help him take down his tree. I will say my tree is a lot more elaborate than Connor's tree though.
Connor's tree was kind of sad, a little sad. Yeah. It was very.
I don't think he needs help. I genuinely need help. Like
I think he just. I don't know. Yeah. Again. Well, you said it was April, right? April. His tree's still there, man.
I think our tree stayed up till last April. Honestly.
I don't know, but they don't think no one can call your house a sorority house.
That would be good. I don't care. Let them.
Well, see, that's the thing. You see, she calls him frat boy. It's just frat boy. But he just.
But I don't care. And also, I'm not marrying the guy that would call me a sorority girl. Also, my house is nicely decorated. It's not like I have a keg in the backyard. It's just a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And like I said, my roommate, I can go weeks without seeing my roommate. And keep in mind, we both work from home, and that's how like our schedules don't align. Yeah. So like, it's just timing. If our schedules align, we've had it down, but we just don't. Like I have to plan to see her. Like we have to schedule time together. So anyways, and sometimes we're both home at the same time, but it's like 10 o'clock at night. Neither one of us was anyway. But yeah, like I don't care. Come at me for my Christmas tree. No, I don't have a keg in the backyard, unfortunately. But yeah, I just
might put a keg in my backyard.
You would?
No, not just like out there, no, but like wait, like in a nice kitchenette type thing in the backyard?
But like knowing you, that's also not also like no one would call you a frat boy. Like I've seen your curtains. Like I wanted you to make a dress out of your curtains at one point.
Well, that's true. But,
You've got.
I know. I'm just saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, So I don't know. I don't think he's as man-childy as say Jordan is. But
no,
I think Connor is kind of like one of those guys that like somewhat expects. Now, I don't think this is right. I just think a lot of guys expect the woman to be like, all right, you got to nag me to do the chores. Like you tell me what I need to do so I don't have to do any of the thinking. Like you just tell me to do those things. Yeah, and I think that's what he wants. And that might be okay by him.
I think he is getting slightly annoyed by Bree, like because he brings it up sort of, and she is apologetic. But also I just feel like it's a weird dynamic. Like Just like
She's
it's
very
weird.
chastising. I mean, she just chastised him a lot, like for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like every little thing, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't. It's cringy to watch at this point. Like, it's hard to
Yeah,
watch. Like,
and he notices. It's not like he doesn't notice when she's doing. So it's I mean, this isn't. I don't think it's gonna last. I think he would say no if she
I
said
don't know.
yes.
I don't know. I feel like they might both say yes. I don't
Really?
know. I can't tell. I feel like I need
You
to
think
see a
they
few more
might?
episodes to like really, but I don't
Maybe,
know.
maybe not.
I think this whole Chris situation is going to put a huge dent in things. I think after the next episode, we'll have a lot more information. Because I do think they both love each other. I will say that. I do think there is attraction there. There is chemistry there. But I think the way she sometimes talks to, and not that he's not, I don't want to like put it all on Bree and like make her out to be whatever, but because she's not. But I think she just has a different kind of guy in mind that she wants and needs for herself. And it's not Connor. Like, it's just not. But I do think there is attraction there. I do think they do like each other as people. I do think they might even have fun together at sometimes, but like, is that enough?
So who is there because like what's her name? Was it Michelle was the previous one? It was Jeremy and Michelle. Whatever. The Jeremy couple and this couple. Like, what is their person? Like,
you.
No, I'm not clean. I'm still not clean enough. No,
I think you are, but I think it's like someone who's like a little bit more.
Sparkle Megan's. I think it's Sparkle Megan's husband.
I think it's someone who's just like a little bit more mature and just like.
I think it's Sparkle Megan's husband. He's like, look at me. I'm curatedly bald and rich as fuck. I do all of my great rich things. Look at how sophisticated I am. And then they're like, and that's it. That's what they want. It's just sophistication all day. But here's the thing. Look, you don't want to live with James Bond. That's boring. James Bond is boring as fuck at home. What does he do? He's not allowed to talk about those missions. That's all classified.
Yeah.
What do you talk about? He's just like, shut up. Wait, he doesn't have it interesting to talk about. He's just like sitting there. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know.
You gotta be fun. You can't just be serious.
No, but I think they do have fun together. I just, I feel like if anything, like they could stay together. I think they just need more time to date. Well, I would say that about any couple, honestly.
Sure.
Except for maybe Vic and Christine. I think they might be ready for marriage.
They might be okay.
They might be. I think they will be okay. Also, I think they should wait because I think every couple should wait. But I think Bree and Connor should really wait and kind of just like get to know each other better and like,
Ooh. That's a good question. I think the better question with them is they probably make it to the altar. My guess is they make it to the altar.
Yeah, I think
one of them says no.
Do they continue to date though?
I don't think so, and I think that's the problem. I think they don't, and then I'm like, get out of here, just like.
So, okay, question for you.
2 months, just freaking go out for a few more months. It's fine.
So here's a question for you. So we know everything we know about Chris watching it as the audience. I don't know at this point how much Bree knows about Chris. Like she knows, what Jessica's told her or Jessica told her. She knows a little bit here and there, but she hasn't gotten the full picture that we've gotten.
Yeah.
Do you think if they were to break up, Bree would go for Chris or Chris would go for Bree, or they would have some kind of something going on for a few months? I don't think they're together right now by any stretch of any imagination. But do you think?
I think after the party, no.
Yeah.
I'll be. I don't want to bring up bad memories again. Already from 14 minutes ago. The previous episode. No, I think after the foursome comment, after that, she was like, check, please. She's out. She's out. She's done. Like
I think it'll be interesting to see, honestly, if they don't make it.
Yeah.
If like her and Chris have a date or something happens there.
So even like that's my other question. Like, so like not even like who on the cast would have been good for Bree that we didn't see, but like is Chris? I don't think Chris is her type of guy.
Oh no, he's not.
Right.
It's only if her and Connor break up. Chris is interested somewhat. Does she have like a date or two with Chris? Or a month with Chris, a fling with Chris. That's all it'd be. That's
I mean,
all.
maybe if she wanted to do just a physical thing, maybe, but I don't think
Just
that
like a
works out.
rebound. Like, here's a guy who's interested in me. I liked him at one point. That's all. I don't know the answer, obviously. That's just a
I'm
that's
gonna
just a
say
question
no.
if they
I'm
don't
gonna say
make
no.
it.
I'm gonna
No.
say they don't because, boy, I think she read him like a clock. Is that a thing? Is that a statement? That's not a
Yeah.
saying.
I
But
mean, I feel like narcissists are sometimes hard to read, and like I don't know how much information she has at this point. Like we have all the information watching this, but I don't know how much she has at this point. She only knows what he told Jess.
yeah,
And she only knows what he's telling her now.
yeah.
So, anyways,
We'll see.
that'll be interesting to see if it happens. I don't know if it will.
Yeah. I'm gonna say probably not, but we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know either way.
I hope they don't. Gross.
No, I hope she doesn't.
Chris,
but
get out of town. We don't like Chris here. Get him out of here.
No, Chris. I mean, I want to see the Chris reunion so bad. Also, I just feel like it's going to be him with some
booze,
bullshit.
Tomatoes. They should just have like rotten tomatoes in the audience. Just have bins of them.
It's just going to be some bullshit that he comes up with. Like, that's all.
I don't
like
know,
why
man.
he acted the way he did, and
it was pretty bad. That party was bad. That was like, what was the guy that like? Oh, there was a guy. Oh, didn't he really fuck up at the party? It was a black couple and another black guy.
Oh, from Edmund?
And he was like
Edmund.
The one that was like a real fucking disaster at the like party, but then didn't they switch? Not Ed. No, not Ed. Edmund was a problem, but like, wasn't there a couple that like wasn't doing well, and then the guy acted like the third guy acted like a real like psycho at the party, and then they ended up getting together at like an ice cream shop later. It was a season before. I'm pretty sure it was a season before, but I think he acted like a real psycho at the party, and she still went for him later. I don't think that's going to happen with Chris this time. I think she's got the ick. I think this drunken scene.
I hope it did. Yeah,
I hope so.
Yeah,
it was a disaster of a party. That party is always the fun turn to me,
but it's the best part of the show.
Yes. Oh, it's the fun part.
Yeah. It's like I mean, they purposely apply them with alcohol to get
of course
these reactions out of them for sure.
Well, like in the they had the cutscene in the bathroom where Chris is like mic'd up and he's like, "Fuck Connor, I don't give a shit about him. I'm gonna fuck." Basically, he's like,
"Flying fuck." He says "flying fuck" like 5 or 6 times, I think.
Oh yeah, he also says, "I don't give a flying fuck." Which, by the way, can't get mad at me for swearing on this podcast, I guess, because Chris is dropping F-bombs every other sentence this episode. It's fine. It's fine. Episode 9, explicit content. Wait, not 9. Wait, 1 through 6. So yeah, it was 9. I was like, what episode are we on? We have 2 more next time. Thank God. The 3 was fine.
It was fine.
The 3 was fine. The 6,
hard.
I can't do 6. I can't do 6.
No.
We got to get rid of the 6. But I don't think Amber and Jordan had anything crazy happen at the party. They were kind of just on their own time. But again,
so Amber and Jordan. Okay. So when the reveal happened and Amber saw Jordan, my first instinct, I think everyone's first instinct was, oh my God, she's so not attracted to him.
Yeah.
I think I misread that because when I saw Amber's brother, I was like, holy shit, Jordan looks like her brother. And that's why she had the reaction that she did. Did you think
you think she just thought he looked kind of like, he definitely looks like the brother.
Yeah. I think that freaked her out. Like, because I mean, either she was like putting like, because initially I did think she was like trying to make herself attracted to him. But when I saw the brother, I was like, I think she's just like, holy shit. This guy looks like my brother. I have to figure out how to separate them.
Can you be attacked? I mean, yeah, but like, that's worse.
No, I mean, but she was already in love with Jordan through the wall. So it's just physical at the point. So it's not, I don't think it's worse. I think it just was like for her, like a moment of like,
but yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I do think it took her a little bit. I don't think she has that problem anymore. I don't
I don't
feel
think
like
so.
she's
No, I think now she is very attracted to him. She is like they're constantly like
yeah.
touching, kissing, being together. Like so, like what I misread, I think as like disgust. I think was actually like, holy shit, that's my brother, which was
Yeah.
disgust but in a different
Which is
format.
also weird a little bit. So
Yeah.
like,
but
you
also
know,
like it wasn't like, oh, I don't like this guy. It was more like,
yeah,
oh, this guy looks like my brother. Because
yeah.
if I open the doors to Love Is Blind and
Yeah,
saw
and
my
she's like
brother
your
on the
brother.
other
Like, you're
side,
like,
like, ugh,
you're like, wait,
dark.
what? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, it's
No.
a weird. I think it could still register as not attracted to start though, as like it looks like my brother. I'm not sure I'm attracted to
Oh
this
yeah,
person,
yeah,
right? So it is.
it is.
But I think she had a reaction. But no, I thought you were right that there was a reaction. Like
So there was, but
there
it
was a
wasn't
reaction.
like because she wasn't. It was because like, holy shit, this is my brother.
Yeah.
I
So
think I just misread the intent, I guess.
I think Jordan is well-meaning, but I just don't think he's got the skills at the moment. Like, I don't think he can adult.
I don't know. I don't really. I
What
can't.
does
I
he
don't know.
even like? I feel like he's kind of like. I guess he has a job that's not. He does have a job. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is, but I don't know. I feel like he's just kind of like, yeah, I like to like cook. I guess maybe I'll do some of that. He's just kind of like,
Looks like it's good.
oh,
I mean, that's a
maybe
big
I'll just do
contribution.
some stuff. Yeah, but like also, it just
I
feel
went
like
from
he's
Connor,
kinda
who we're
like,
not sure can boil water, to Jordan, who we can definitely boil water.
I feel like Connor. Oh, can he? I don't know, but I also felt like that. What did they say their meal was? I didn't think their meal was super fancy. I thought they said they were cooking to her brother, and it was something that I was like, all right, that seems like a Jordan
I
meal.
don't really say it's fancy, but I think he does enjoy cooking, and he could easily
Yeah.
like do that and be fine with it. Like, yeah, sounds like a gourmet every
If
night.
he's competent, I'm worried that Jordan is one of those people who's just kind of like, oh my god, everything's on fire. What happened? And you're just like, I don't know, dude. Like, what are you doing? And so yeah, I think sometimes he just seems a little spacey to me. And
I
that
think
worries me.
I think the only thing with him is like he came in the show not wanting kids or not wanting to
Yeah.
date someone that already had kids. And he changed his mind, which is fine, valid. But is that like changing what your deal breaker is to be with somebody? Does that work long term? Especially like doing it this fast, because it's not like him and Amber dated for years and he was
Yeah.
like, okay, I can get on board with this. It was like 10 days and he's like, obviously likes Amber, is attracted to her, likes her as a person.
Yeah.
That's very obvious. And changed his mind because of that. But is that enough to get him on the kid train?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know how badly he didn't want kids. Like how dead set against it was he versus just like not having someone who had kids at the moment, right? It was
Right.
more that,
Yeah.
not like
Yeah. I think he wants
so,
kids eventually, potentially, because it sounded like they were discussing the possibility of
I
having
think
kids
the fact that
together.
he's scared about it and
Yeah.
the daughter is 7, probably not great. It's not the best
Yeah.
place to be in. So that concerns me a little about it. Like again,
Yeah.
he's like kind of immature. Like he feels I'm like, buddy, now you gotta like dig deep and like now you're the adult. But I feel like he still doesn't seem like he just seems kind of like, I don't know, man. Like, gosh, I hope that works. And I'm like, gosh, I hope is okay, but not for like if someone has like a 7-year-old and like a life and a
Right.
job and a house and I don't know. So like, I don't know. It just again, it feels very. I think they're just recreating episodes of Netflix shows now. I think this is just. I think they just redid Love. I think she's kind of the Australian girl. This is just Mike Mitchell. They're just doing a new. They're just doing Netflix shows. It's just advertise. It's just subconscious advertisements. That's all this is. But yeah, I'm like, I just don't think he has it. It makes me sad. I feel like she doesn't believe she deserves better because she's been single and has a 7-year-old, and that's very difficult. And that sucks to have to try to date and like keep things going. And I think she deserves someone better than Jordan. I think
Better in
she
what way?
needs maybe a little more. I think Jordan just doesn't seem confident in like anything. He just seems kind of like, oh, cool. Like, what if I just move into her house and then I'm on Easy Street? I just feel like he's coasting a little. And I'm like, I get it, but like at the same time, I don't know. I know a lot of people that have like hobbies that aren't productive. They're like, my hobby is this, and then their significant other is like, don't ask it. Like, don't even fucking get into it. Like, yes, he goes into the garage for hours and woodworks or whatever, and it's like, look at this shelf, and it's like crazy, like it's crazy. And then they're like, you know, so like, I don't know. I feel like Jordan seems very like optimistic, but I'm not sure he has the he just doesn't seem very like, hey, I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's not a good place to be to, I don't know, get married. Again, the result of the show is get married, not just like, and a lot of them apparently, as we've seen, do not continue to date if they don't get. And I'm like, no, this is also the wrong message. Stop encourage. I feel like they encourage them to not get back together, but I feel like stop doing that. You should let them keep dating. But yeah.
Well, I think they put in their head that if, you know, they don't get married, they will never want to get married to you. Like, this is it. Like, and so, yeah, I think that discourages them. But so for Jordan, I feel like he presents very confidently, but I think he like kind of just struggles with like emotional depth. I think he is slightly avoidant potentially. Like I feel like he's just a little more logical. And I feel like Amber just wants a little more reassurance and consistency, and which is fair. I mean, I don't think either one of them is wrong necessarily. It's just navigating that in this 3-week time period that they have together before they get to the altar.
Yeah, they could. I think. Look, they could probably do just fine.
I think so. Like, I think of all the couples, if they were to both say yes, like obviously they have their struggles, but I don't think it would be a dumpster fire of a you know, marriage.
Yeah, dumpster fire. I don't know if it works. Look, that's honestly, I don't know. I feel like he's just gonna be like, and run. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing.
I don't think he's gonna run though. I don't think he would run. I don't get that impression that he's gonna like check out like that from her. Like, I don't think he would like. I don't know
how underwater he feels.
I mean, he might leave her, but I don't think he would like leave her in a way. I think he would do a Chris on her or something. Like, I think he would do it very maturely, do it very kindly.
I just get worried that he's like, too much pressure.
Potentially, yeah. I think he does feel that a little bit for sure, and it is a lot of pressure.
It is.
You know,
I mean, it's terrible, especially like, man, that's even harder. Like, 7-year-old, that's like a person.
Yeah,
they're gonna fucking roast you, dude. You are dunzo. So like, that's hard. Be ready.
Yeah.
You're gonna get grilled. So yeah, like, I mean, it's dangerous. You're gonna get roughed up, bud.
Yeah,
that's just the way it works. Like, I mean, kids are kids. So
yeah,
I think that's the tough part, right? Like, I think he's gonna, but I think he'll handle that well. I don't think he's gonna have any problem with the like. It seems like her ex-husband is involved, and like she has family and like support and all that's great. So I think that helps a lot. So I don't think he's like, oh, we need like the dad figure also. Right. I think he is sort of bonus dad, which is a cool position. I'm real worried that he's gonna be like, this is too much pressure.
Right.
because I'm really worried that he's not going to do it. So I don't know. That's my read. Because just I don't know. Some of the times when people are asking him about stuff, he kind of gets this look of just kind of like, and I'm like, that seems you're looking a little deer in headlights, bud.
Yeah.
Like, and
well, it's
true,
not.
but,
I mean, he changed his mind in 10 days of like, I'm not okay with kids, so I am okay. So it's understandable why he'd look like a deer in headlights. I mean, that's valid, but yeah, I don't know. I do kind of want them to end up together, and also, I don't know. I kind of really loved Amber. I think every girl loved Amber this episode.
Yeah,
watching her, stand up for Jess, watching her,
I mean,
talk
Amber's
to Chris and kind of put him in his place and check him a little bit. I think every
Yeah.
girl was like, yes,
Yeah.
like
I think
Amber's
awesome.
Like I'm rooting hard. Like I always liked Amber. I think a few people thought she was a little whatever, but I always kind of liked her. But now I really like her.
Yeah, I thought
like,
to
I want her as a
start
friend.
she had a little crazy energy to her, but I think she's quirky and amazing. So
Yeah.
I think she was just quirkier than I expected. And no, I love her to death. I fucking love her. So she's awesome. And that's why I'm like, I don't know, Jordan, you gotta really work. You gotta put some work in, bud. Like, I gotta see some pasta primavera. I gotta see some.
I feel like he's one of those type of guys, though. Like once he puts his mind, once he like decides I'm in 100, like I think he's it. But like once he decides like I'm doing it, he's gonna do it. Like I could see him like being a really good stepfather to her child.
Yeah.
If he like gets there emotionally, like he seems like a guy that would put in effort.
I think he'll put in effort. I hope it's enough effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I think they're not. I don't think they're a bad fit. I think it's actually a good fit personality wise, other than I do worry that he's a little worried, more worried than.
Which is good. That means he's taking it seriously. That's good.
I would more hope they would just continue. Again, I hope they continue to date. That would be so much better. Please don't get married right away. Like again, there's.
I feel like they might both say yes, though. I don't know.
Oh, they're definitely getting married. I think they are.
Yeah. Yeah. But good. I mean, they're not the worst couple to get married by any stretch.
No, I don't have a problem with them. I think they seem pretty. I think it'll work out. I just, again, I worry about you, Jordan. You gotta like. Sometimes I feel like he's just kind of like a little hapless. He's just kind of like, that's my read, but maybe it's just because he just looks like a guy who plays a hapless character a lot. But
he reminds me of Will Ferrell from Knocked Up. Not Will Ferrell. I'm sorry, Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen, wrong guy. Just not like it's just something about him.
I'm not sure that's a compliment, Shelley.
It's not.
I'm kind of agreeing with that, and I think that's why I think Amber maybe should say no, even though he's a nice guy. Because like,
but at the end, Seth Rogen did step up.
Yeah, I'll be nice.
I do feel he's kind of like, holy shit, what am I doing? What have I got myself into? I am doing this now.
That worries me a little.
Yeah, but I feel like he might be up to it if he like decides he's up to it.
Yeah, I think he could do it. I think he'd be a fun.
I think they would be best friends because he's like kind of childlike at heart. So I think him and the kid would probably just be BFFs, to be honest.
Probably.
Which might be like more what she needs because she does have a dad that's present in her life. So maybe having like a stepdad that's more of a BFF figure would be.
I think he's pretty emotionally intelligent and pretty kind. So I think that's a good sign. I think that's all good.
I mean, he's very into her, which is very sweet to see. Like he's very he actually is attracted to her. It's refreshing.
Strange, I know. It's very weird. It's very weird on this show to have two people go, "Hey, I love you, and I'm also attracted to you."
Yeah.
Regardless of anything, like and I still am. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's refreshing to see, honestly. Like him, like
doesn't happen often.
Kind of low key worship the ground that she walks on. It's like, okay, this is a nice break from some of the other guys that we've seen.
He did well. She's very attractive, so I think he's. But yeah, I think there are definitely worse couples that could have ended up together. I'm supportive. I just,
we'll see if he, I think he will though. I think he'll.
Yeah,
get there.
But yeah, I think Connor seems more with it than Jordan, and he's the one taking most of the flack for not being mature enough. So I don't know what's going on.
Like, which I don't think Amber gives Jordan flack, which I kind of like. Like, she just lets him be Jordan.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is a little bit healthier than like trying, because Bree's got 3 weeks to change this guy into who she wants him to be. It's not enough time.
It's not gonna work.
It's a little concerning to like, like I feel like if you want the mature guy, go for the mature guy. Like, it's fine. And I don't think Connor's immature, but you know, he is 32. Like,
I don't. Yeah, I do. I just think I think he's living the bachelor life, and I think it's up to him whether, like, I think some of it he's like, that seems like too much, and then other times he's like, all right. So yeah, I don't know. That's a crapshoot. I still don't know about them.
So, just interesting question. I think, like, do you think a guy matures more when he gets a serious girlfriend?
Probably.
Yeah. Like, I'm thinking about,
they should.
They should, but do they? Like, I'm thinking about my brother, for example. Like, he's dating someone pretty seriously now, but I think before that, like, he's been in relationships, but I feel like, I don't know, man.
Not always. Not always, for sure. For sure, I would say not always. Definitely there are dynamics. I think there's a lot of men that choose women who will, like, do a lot of the things for them on purpose because they don't want to do those things. But I do think there's I think it's a good opportunity to like not. I mean, I didn't do, again, in my 30s, I didn't do a very good job of that. Like, I wasn't the best at helping all the time with certain things, or like, so like, certain things I'm just like, that doesn't bother me to this, like, that wasn't dirty to me yet, or whatever. Right. And so I think there is some level of like, where do you both fall on your cleanliness scale? I don't know how you change that, other than like eventually someone had cause for compromises somewhere. But I think a lot of guys try. I think a lot of guys try. Maybe not. I don't know.
They don't. I think the standards are just a little different. Like, for my brother, for example, like, the standards are just different. And the girl he's dating now is like a little bit different. So like, but she's the kind of girl who will go to his place and cook for him and clean for him and do all those things for him. I don't know.
That's the thing. I would say I don't like vacuum as much as I want to.
I would still argue you're probably cleaner than most guys. I really would. Just knowing you.
I would say I'm cleaner than I would say I'm cleaner than most guys, but at the same time, like,
I still think you probably beat about 85 to 90% of guys. I'm pretty sure.
But that wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough for 20 years, Shelly. That was still disgusting level to the person I was with.
Okay, if you say so, but
no, it was like literally like it was a whole thing. Yeah. Like there were times that it was like, I was like, I was going to do that in like a day or two. And then it would be like, no, it was unbearable. She was just like, unbearable for that to go another day. And I'm like, well, you could have told me to do it. And she's like, but then like, so I'm like, well, you could have told me, but also I would have thought like, to me, I'm going to go one more day. But I'm usually thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. It's just, again, my time scale might be slightly different. So I think a lot of guys do need that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people try to, like, you need to be like at least reminded. And so I think the key though is this. Don't act indignant about it if you do get asked. That's the kicker. So if your significant other goes, hey, the dishes are kind of piled up, could you actually load them in the dishwasher or whatever? Don't be like, Jesus Christ, okay. And then like, no, like that really does that alone. You don't have to like be like, and like skip your way up. Like no one expects you to be like, yay. But you can just be like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me get to that. Like, and even if you need it, like, I know I used to do it really bad, and it's a bad habit. Try to break it, people. Don't do the like as soon as you're asked to do something, don't be like, oh, I'm being nagged. Like try to like a little bit of, but yeah, I had that huge problem. And so yeah, it's nicer if you at least are like, oh yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, it totally slipped my mind. Like you don't have to be a jerk, but yeah, that one gets me a lot. Like so I'm bad at that. That's my best advice. But yeah, I do think
just don't think you are just knowing you, but whatever.
Hey, there's a ring in the toilet occasionally. Oh my god, we got back to it. No, we're back on toilet today. We made it so long, and that happened naturally.
Edit out. I'm
clipping it. I can't. I don't know what's happening. Why do we get on them? But I'm serious. That was about cleaning, guys. It was real. We won't belabor it for 20 minutes. I'm just saying. But no, I think I'm pretty clean. But anyway, no, I think sometimes when you have that different, I know the opposite. I know couples that the guy is more like neat, and so like oh, that was it. Yeah, we had friends that like bringing a new item into the house was like too much for their husband. He was like, wait, it was almost negotiating like every new toy in for their kid was a toy out at one point because it was like, there's too many, that's clutter. They're like, those are toys. It's like clutter. But like, so yeah, you can have it's not always one-sided. It could be any side. But yeah, I think it's really hard if you're too far away.
If you're too what?
If you're too far, like if you're if one person is like, oh no, it's okay for things to rot on the counter, and the other one's like, I
feel like at one point I was living with two roommates. Well, I hope they never listen to this because I'll know exactly who they are.
Oh no, they're gonna be like, docs.
Like, and one of them is like one of my closest friends. I love her to death. But she was messy. Like, I'm talking messy.
Yeah.
And the other one was super neat. And it was really interesting because I'm somewhere in the middle, like probably lean more toward neat, but like, if there's a dish or two in the sink, I'm still sleeping. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I definitely have my very messy moments, but I do have a cleaner that comes, whatever. But yeah, like it was really fascinating to watch the both of them, like kind of just like, and I was like, I'm staying far away from this as possible. Y'all just deal with it together. And they never like, they're really good. They got along, and there was never any explicit fighting at all ever. It was very like kind of subtle, like very interesting to watch. But yeah, I was like, but I think that trained me to like be prepared for any situation. At least I hope it did. For whatever I ended up with at some point. So I would always joke with my friends, I am ready for either situation, like the messiest.
Well, that was also my wife also had a roommate when in college that apparently did not allow appliances on the counter, first of all. And at one point, if a sink, not even at the end of the day, just like if a dish were on the sink to be washed for more than, I don't know, anytime her roommate came down to the kitchen, her roommate, she found out eventually, was putting them back without washing them. She would just take anything that was sitting there and then just like put it back in the cabinet.
Why?
She had serious control issues, and it was her first house. Not for the dishwasher? I thought that was demented because I guess it was like water bottles, like Nalgene bottles or whatever.
Yeah.
Not like I guess a cereal bowl or whatever, but like anything that was enough. And so like, she was so paranoid because she was like, oh, if I used the toaster and was letting it cool on the counter, before I put it back in the cabinet. That got her yelled at occasionally.
Wow. That's
And
a
so,
little
like,
extreme.
oh, it was demented.
Yeah.
I'm sure that person, if they ever listened, would definitely know who they are. And it's not, I don't care. Whatever. They
Yeah.
can get mad at me all they want. But
But that's
that
the
was
thing.
true
Like, you
story.
have to, like, be willing to be a little bit flexible. And, like,
You gotta bend a
and like,
little.
if you're going to have, like, a healthy relationship, you really got to let some shit just go. And so going back to Bree, I don't know if she's capable of letting anything
I don't
go.
think she is.
So,
I
like,
think Connor's gonna get fed up.
Connor's
with it.
in for it.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think he deserves what he's getting. I
No.
do think he doesn't mind doing some of the work, but
he
I
doesn't
do
mind
think
right
that-
now because it's so early on, but like 3 or 4
Yeah.
years into a marriage,
Oh, I
like,
think he's gonna mind eventually.
yeah, that's gonna wear down on him. Like, it would wear down on anybody. And like, I don't want to like blame Bree, but like,
No.
I think Bree just needs a different kind of guy.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
her.
I think they shouldn't get married. I think she wants a different type of guy, and that's a-okay.
Yeah, totally
Again,
fine.
I see a lot of content creators say that, like, I don't know, they're like, well, if he's not abusive and you just don't like him, that's a pretty shitty reason to get divorced. So I'm like, wait, you don't like the person though? Like,
Right.
I'm not saying, like, they didn't say like, oh, they just didn't. They're not. You know,
But I do think they like each other, which is why I think they should date and like get like used to each other. Like, it's just like she's
Yeah.
on this timeline to change him in 3 weeks is what it feels like. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, we got 3 weeks till we get to the altar, and I gotta just like,
But isn't that bad?
Yeah,
like,
I think it
want
is.
to do that. So like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think they just shouldn't be
I
together.
don't think it's good. No.
I think
But I think I do think they like each other. I do think they are attracted to each other. I think she's like, here's a few things I've just got to make and tweak, but it's like,
I think it's
it's
lot.
gonna wear down on him, and it's gonna wear down on their relationship. More importantly, like,
Yeah, he's not as like goofy, I suppose, as like.
No, he's kind of serious,
be, but
actually.
Yeah, like she's not picking like. That's why I think they might get married, because he's not the Jeremy like. I'm being wacky.
No,
then,
he's
like,
definitely not.
She's pissed, right? He's just not quite up to snuff to her, like, certain things, and so I feel like that's why they might still get married. But I think he's gonna not like. I think he's gonna resent it eventually. I don't think it's great.
So. No,
it's the unfortunate part.
Yeah, but I think it's just different lifestyles or different lifestyle. I don't know, just different.
Yeah, it's just different.
But I think like dating for like a year or two would like help them a lot, and like they could have a successful marriage. It'd just be like getting like in the marriage now. I feel like it'd just be not a good idea.
I think if they dated a year, they could figure it out. They could figure out if they want to get married. I don't, you know, I think that's great. But
and figure out how to compromise. But I think right now she's just like, I got to get him where I need to be
in 3 weeks. It's gonna crack. It's too much pressure. Too fast.
It is. That's the ultimate problem with this show.
Yeah, you can't just be like, train's coming. Get out of the way or not. Like,
yeah. If these people could just date, like, they would do so much better.
But then there wouldn't be anything to talk about.
There wouldn't be anything to talk about. There wouldn't be enough drama. There wouldn't be enough high stakes. So yeah.
That's where we at. We at whatever. 12 weeks, 13 weeks, 14, whatever it is. I don't know how many weeks they say.
It's like 7 or no, it's like what, 10 days in the pods, 1 week of honeymoon, 3 weeks of 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks.
Oh, it is only 6 or 7 weeks. God damn, that's so short. That's too short, people.
Yeah.
Anyway,
like I think I've got like creamer in my fridge. That's about
terrifying. Oh yeah. Oh, when I buy creamer, it definitely has a longer expiration date from the day I bought it than this show gives you to get married.
Yeah.
And I don't always use it by then. That's how uncommitted I am to creamer, guys. I'm not even that committed to creamer. Don't be that committed to a person. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we missing anything else on this episode?
No, I think we covered everything. Oh, yeah. I'm excited to see like what happens with Bree after the Chris thing.
At the turn.
Yeah.
Every season turn at this party.
I do think she's gonna put him in his place. I hope she puts him in his place, and I hope he just exits. I don't know if he's gonna go quite that easily, but we'll see. I'm
really curious if he shows up for the reunion. That's my question. Ugh.
I like
50-50 to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
50-50.
Agree. Because
At
it's
this
like
point.
he's gotta want to redeem himself, probably.
I know,
He's gotta
right?
get more dates, right? He's gotta like
No, right?
get back out there, but like
He's gotta try, right?
what would he even say at this point that's not such bullshit that could redeem him? Like,
I don't know how you dig out of that. I don't know how you dig yourself
well,
out of that grave, bud. Like you looked like a monster. You're not making it
yeah,
out of that grave.
it's just
Don't dig
so
yourself out.
bad. And
No,
just,
I actually think he's probably narcissistic enough to show up, but
I think he should just go to witness protection or move to another country and be done with it. Yeah.
disappear, get him out
Yeah.
of here.
Yeah.
I think Amber Jordan, I think they could do it.
They could do it. I think obviously I think they need more time, but I think if they were both to say yes, it might work out.
I'm curious to see what the next couple episodes show for them. We'll see.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, his family is pretty cool about it. They seem pretty nice. Like they seem pretty down to earth. They seem nice. So like I felt like nothing was like super crazy. Oh, and he did meet the ex-husband,
Yeah.
I think off camera and stuff, which was nice. So like again, I think
like it sounds like, because that would be like if I was dating somebody with kids, that would be one of my prerequisites is do they have a healthy relationship with their ex? Like, and is it to the point where I can meet them and like at some point if we need to talk about, can we all have dinner together? Can we all like be cordial? Can we all like be friendly enough? And like it seems like Amber and her ex are like at that point. So like he's walking into what seems like a pretty stable situation.
Yeah.
So hopefully that makes things easier.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm impressed because I think minimum having an ex who knows you're going on the show and is expecting to meet a person if you meet them.
Yeah.
That seems like that's a good sign. Amber.
I think Amber's just fucking awesome.
No dummy. I think she has her shit together. So that's why I think she deserves, I hope Jordan rises to the occasion, but I think she deserves a really amazing person. I think she's a really sweet and kind person. I think she's very smart. I think she's great. I'm Team Amber all the way.
Yeah.
I think Jordan, I'm really selling him short. So people can hate me and drive engagement right down there in the comments. You can tell me how stupid I am. Ratio us. Don't ratio us. We're gonna get ratioed for that. No, I hope he does it. I hope he doesn't flounder. I worry.
I don't think he will. I think he's gonna, if he commits, I think he's gonna commit. Is my guess. Yeah.
I
have high hopes for Jordan.
I think he sees a lot in Amber, so I think he's gonna try. And so maybe I should grow. I think
he's very enamored with her, and as he should be. And I think, I think he's gonna. I think once he makes up his mind, he's gonna get there. Like he's gonna do the damn thing.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Like I don't think he would like say yes to marriage and then not be fully in it. I think if he says it,
yeah. I think he'll definitely try. I hope he's got it in him.
I think
I hope he's not just like
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see like somebody who changed like, you know, what their deal breaker was and like how that ended up for them. Like, so it'll be more interesting, I think, to see him at the reunion if they do say yes, to see like how it worked out. Like, because even if they get married, sure, but like a year later, it'll be really interesting to see like what that meant. Like if that was a good decision to change your deal breaker, or if that's like something maybe give it a little more consideration than 10 days.
We could talk about that one. We're gonna circle back to this one for the next episode because we got Emma and Mike again talking about. We had a couple ways to group these episodes, but we're gonna go with the couples that don't really. This was sort of man-child couples, and then the first one was just complete a-holes, and then we're gonna do the sort of mismatched pairs. But again, Emma and Mike. I didn't think it was as big of it seemed like a real hard deal breaker for both of them. They're on opposite ends of the kid thing, which again, so
see what happens.
A lot to talk about there.
Yeah.
So that one, I think, again, we'll get to that next episode. But
we'll be covering Emma and Mike and Brittany and Devontae next episode.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, I think we're gonna do something crazy, and I
Fortunately.
don't know, Christina and Vic. I don't know if we have enough juicy stuff for hosts, so we're gonna do some shorts on them.
I think one of the most stable couples we've seen. So I would be floored.
I think that's
if they didn't both say yes, and if we see them at the reunion, they're both not doing extremely well. I'd be floored.
I know, yeah.
I love Vic. He is by far my favorite dude this season.
Yeah,
absolutely in love with him.
I actually think Christine is. I actually really, I don't know.
I like her too. I think they're
Ashley and Christine are actually really, they're pretty good. Like they're really competing this season for they're really solid. Like actually, Amber's great too. So like they have some really, again, I don't know. There's always like
solid people, but as far as solid couples, they are a solid couple.
Yeah, like exactly. Yeah, and I think so. Yeah, we're gonna do some short stuff because they're great. I think they're just going to do well. And again, I have some funny little like quips. That's about it. But like, they're all positive. It's not like rage bait. Like they're just happy and seem great and had their own honeymoon. So like,
the great couples are so boring to watch.
I know, like, and no one watches those videos. So let's just we'll throw some shorts together for them. But I love them. I think and they'll make it into the reunion stuff. They'll make it into the other episodes. But yeah, so we'll have that coming up. Is Love Blind Podcast on Instagram and YouTube and
Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Spotify and Apple Podcasts, but I don't have there's no username. So is Love Blind Podcast ? Or is Love Blind ? Podcast. You'll find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or just look in the link description. Also, subscribe. I know people apparently aren't subscribing anymore, but if you subscribe, that would be wonderful, and you'll see all of our stuff pop up in your feed. But also, liking it will also help our algorithm. So just liking the video would be great. Other than that, tell a friend, comment, do whatever. Don't do whatever you want to do. It's a free country for now.
Do you? do you, boo?
It's a new year. Do whatever you want. I would love it if you did. But if you don't, more power to you, I guess. It's your choice. Yeah, we'll see you next time for the rest of them.
Bye.